That's an exciting intro.
Those accounts. What else you want?
Yeah. You know you're the host of the show, right? Mike's not the host of the show.
Yeah, I'm not the host. Well, it's not my channel, bro.
I'm saying, what the hell are you guys doing? I mean, what am I here for?
We're learning. We're still.
Hey, we're waiting for you, Jay. You make this happen. You make this happen.
All right. Hey, guys.
Hey, Gomez says he's here. Gomez says
he's backstage.
Oh, okay. I see him now. Hold on.
Can't leave the broski back there. Come on.
I know, man. I know.
You can't.
Alrighty. Yes, there we go.
You guys all like crickets.
All right, guys.
Come on, man. Wake up. Shit.
We got 4 people out of the 4. I think some of you suckers on this panel, probably on this channel right now, just looking at us as well. But anyway, this is Comic Talk episode 3, and we got a special guest, and we got Khoi Cakes in the house. Khoi Cakes.
Fucking Khoi Cakes.
Oh, me? Yeah.
Fucking pastel.
That's like I haven't heard that name
before. The man of the hour.
Yes, man.
Oh, what's up, Khoi?
Not much, man. Just doing my own thing lately, you know. Glad you invited me. It's been forever since I'm on air anywhere. So.
Fuck, you can't believe how glad I am you fucking on this show that nobody watches.
Yo, like how does that happen, bro? You know,
I can't go any lower, so I'll be all right.
You gotta start from the bottom, right?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so before kind of Khoi talks about his background, just to let you guys know, he is one of the very original CBSI member. Along with that is the unprecedented Unpressable defect panel member. So Khoi, tell us something about yourself, man.
I was part of the Unpressable defects, which we ran for like a couple of years, and this was I think it was 2017 to 2019 or so. And I was with the CBSI guys for a long time. I wasn't one of the original members, but I got in probably a couple of years after they started up, and I got really close to those guys. A lot of those guys are still my good friends. The Tales from the Flip Side guys, they're good friends of mine. And I was on Instagram for a while, just trying to see how many likes I could get. And I got enough likes, I didn't want any more, so I just quit Instagram. That's about it. I mean, I still collect. I do sell comics. Not trying to influence anybody like so many people try to do nowadays. I just do my own thing, really. So
nice. Yeah. Is that good for you, David?
Is that good?
I always see myself. I don't see what you guys.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
You know what? We only got 3 people watching. We might
David wants to squeeze Khoi Cakes for fucking 50 minutes.
Yeah, we only got 3 people watching.
Isn't your turn to talk already? You know.
No, he's muted. You muted again, bro. Yo, this is a high.
This is like a smooth production I was coming on or something. No, you guys are joking. This really is the lowest of low.
I only do this once a month. This is a very part-time thing that I do. But yeah, let me just shout out the members in the chat.
Good one. I'll leave you a link, man. You can come on our podcast. I'm so
shit.
We gotta steal it from David. Bro.
Yeah. So anyway, Thorough. I don't know if Thorough is still in the house, but he was the very first one in the chat, along with Rated Roar. You got David. No, that's me. You got Hazel Dan, 1216, and Who is this? Archimist.
Archimist. Yeah.
Fucking Mike, I don't know how the hell you do this, bro. This shit is hard, bro.
There's only 4 people, and he's filling already.
He's trying his best. You gotta leave him alone. No fucking cyberbullying.
I see David on his fingers.
Cyberbullying.
So, I want to talk about what we shows here is speculation.
Okay.
Some people like it. Some people might not like it. But the thing is, speculating is all about this hobby, and I think this is the pure driven part of this hobby is about speculation, trying to get the books or trying to find out something that has not happened. So with that said, we got Koi. I know you like speculating Doom along with Freddy's. I know Gomez is not so much of a speculating. He just want to grab every fucking book that it comes out each week. Along with Mike, you as
bro.
well. You do your FOCs and things. So
Yeah, I mean, doing your FOC kind of is in a way kind of speculating. You know what I mean? When you specking in the future, you know what I mean? With future books, you know what I mean? FOC. So
yeah.
my opinion.
So with that said, everybody's been talking about WandaVision, right?
Yeah.
Some people
Yeah.
hate it. Some people hate it. Some people like it. Some people is in the middle. As for myself, I really love that show. I like the way it began. I like the way it ended. How everything came together, and for the next phase 4 for MCU. So with that, a lot of people were butthurt because their speculation did not come through. Everybody thought that every character that was in the damn show was Mephisto.
Yeah.
So with that, what do you guys think about speculating in this hobby, and what do you guys are speculating on going forward?
I kind of gotta agree with what you say. I mean, you have like the comic book purists who are like, speculation's bad for the market, but I mean, what drives the market? It's all speculation. Every single book that's gone up, it's because of speculators. I mean, you think about it. I mean, we move 95% of the market probably. Now, if it's, I mean, it so happens that it happens to be with some of the key books as well, which the purists want to have anyway. But like I said, across the board, we move books.
Yeah.
Bottom line.
Yeah.
So even if you don't like it, I mean, jump on. I mean, it's so easy. I mean, it's a good way to make money if you find the right book.
Exactly.
Well, it's like when you put out something like Thorough does the spotlight, indie spotlight, that moves people to read different new books that you never heard of that he talks about, and ends up picking up books you never heard of through the indies, like Image and a bunch of other what's called publishers that you don't hear of, and that makes me buy a book or two because of the way he talks about. So you're right. So like speculators, when you talk about a comic that you never heard of, it makes you buy stuff on the secondary market, or when you go to a comic shop the next day or the following. So that's a big thing about speculating. It's not so much of the price values. For me, it's not I don't go hunting for a book that everybody looks for. I go for hunting for a book that I think might have heat there down the line, or just a good story to read. So it's a little bit of everything, and sometimes having that knowledge from you guys that put out stuff, you might find a book that the LCS might not even know of, or even the eBay seller that sells a lot of a book a lot, that might have that certain book that's worth 3 times or twice as much as what he's selling it for.
Yeah.
So I bought in like the Batman Superman run with that first appearance of fucking Batman Beyond in different in continuity, and I bought that for $22 for the whole set, probably like about 40 books, and just those 2 books go about double the amount. So you just gotta look and hunt. It's part of it, and that's what we do here. In a way, we just put our knowledge in and just what we see and what we've seen as collectors. And I'll just go buy that FOMO. We were talking about that book. Was that book Joker that you had? That one that's been going out for like $150, $125, and it's a one per customer. It's an indie book. They just picked up.
Anayak. Oh, yeah.
Bad.
You talking about that Bad Idea book?
Yeah, the bad idea book.
Yeah.
From what I've heard, regardless of the controversy, I haven't read it, but my boy Josh, he said he read it and it's a good story. Is it good? So, regardless of the controversy around it, it's a good read.
See, I said I'm disconnected, but I get enough bit of news to get an understanding of something. So when you mentioned Bad Idea, Dinesh, it raises red flags to me. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my 2 cents on it. And just to put this in,
as a story or as a publisher?
No. Just well, okay. So the thing with Dinesh in general, I honestly think, I mean, he's a salesman, and coming from Valiant, to me, Valiant is they're a very, very loyal group of comic collectors. Mm-hmm. In other words, they really love the brand. but if you look at what they've done with their own books and everything, they feed off each other so badly. I mean, it's a dog eat dog world because you get so many guys pushing out all these books, all these variants from Valiant. At least this was the way it was before. And who were they selling to? They were selling to other Valiant fans. I mean, they were just marking up books like what was that one? The one with the Savage or whatever it was called. And they had these variants that came out, the La Rosa variants, which were nice art and nice covers and everything. But dude, they're marking them up like 1,000% and selling to their own members. It was crazy.
Oh, that's a little messed up.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, but that's like I said, I don't know what's like now, but like I said, I mean, unfortunately, they had such loyal fans that those guys would go buy it, and they would listen to the FOMO and everything too. So
I was one of them. I ended up buying. Yeah, definitely. I mean, listen, but for cover price, it was in Midtown.
I'm just saying that. I'm like I said, that's the background I get. You talk about Dinesh, that's the background I get. I mean, the dude talked about Bloodshot. I mean, when he was buying the own piece, the books and everything, he was talking about them, buying them at the same time. I'm like, that's dirty to me, dude.
Yeah, I remember you guys were covering that on Unpressable Defect, and I think like how sketch that guy was, just buying his own books, trying to bring up the stock market up, and then just dump it all in once at all-time high. So. Hey, we'll see. I mean, people like to read. I mean, I got it for $3.99 cover price. But
I mean, there's different. The cover's phenomenal. The cover is phenomenal. It's a great cover art. I haven't read the book yet.
I agree with that.
I really like that whole story idea about how he was the one that actually, that nuked the Japanese back in 1943, 45, or something like that.
No, the story of it.
Yeah, the story, some kind of backstory, and how he's the one that kind of started this whole, nuclear bomb dropping in Japan, and how he wants to do that. So anyway,
well, not just off topic, but that White Vision you're talking about. That book was speculated a long time ago.
Oh yeah,
and it was and for it to blow up.
Seriously, you think that book is a fucking $1,600 book on a 9.8?
Honestly, no. Honestly,
not even close. But it's good for I think Raider Roar pointed it out real good on his comment. He says, I don't really tend to read all my books. I get the thrill of spec and playing the comic market flip and trying to get a grill. There you go. If you have those books sitting around, if you sell one and they purchase that helps you to get a grill book that you're unable to obtain. So that's why you buy multiples. I buy 2 of each practically. You see my hauls. You see what I pick up. I always tend to get 2 of them just in case of flipping purposes or trade purposes to a grill that I wanted to keep that someone else might have in the comic community that I wasn't able to obtain. So it's always good to have more than just one copy when it comes to that.
Well, any input?
Yeah, I mean,
Steven, you kind of quiet.
Yeah. No. I was. Hey, man. When I haven't. Heard
wait. Let me talk. Hey, no. See, me and Doom, we said something aside. He said he's gonna let me talk tonight. I love you, brother.
Long story short, it's just I don't get to hear Khoi and Gomez talk. So when I do get to hear them talk, I like to shut up. I don't get to hear them talk too often. I've always
this
said.
Guy? You serious? This guy, you don't hear him talk?
Yeah, I don't hear him talk too often. So it's nice.
Not normal.
It's nice. But so what do you want to talk about first? You talk about speculations and stuff. So, it's part of the market. It's probably the part of the market I enjoy the most. Like something comes up and trying to figure out what's going to happen, especially with all the movies that's been happening, TV shows, just thinking ahead. It's just one of those things that I really thoroughly enjoy. I think, what is that? Gomez just said the White Vision, or was it Joker that said the White Vision was spec 3 years ago, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it wasn't spec'd for the WandaVision. It was spec'd for something else. But what I'm saying is that kind of stuff has always been fun, right? Back in the day when we had the 9.2 crew, David was nothing. I swear, every single show was Miles this, Miles that. Buy your Ultimate Fallout 4. And this is 3-4 years ago.
Yep.
And then and the thing
Fuckers
about it
all
is that,
got one copy. Just letting you guys know. All you guys got one copy.
I got one copy too, bro.
yeah. So, and it was for me, that was like the fun part of the comic stuff. And then the problem is I have friends like this guy right here. So
Yeah.
the problem with this guy, having this guy as a buddy, is like he'd be
Facts.
like, "Yo, have you seen this book? Have you seen this book?" And then, but so what I think for me personally, what I realize is like I'm a guy that enjoys like the hard stuff to find, or I enjoy the hunt. And speculating is part of the hunt. It's also part of the thinking process. And then you have books that Freddy's will talk to you about, and it's just like super rare stuff. So for me, that's just been part of my comic collecting styles. I've enjoyed it, and like I think Khoi was saying that there are those purists, right? The people that just they're the purists in the comic community. They love to read. They'll buy the books every week. They don't care about variants or nothing. They're just your purest comic collector. But I think like we're seeing the market now going crazy, right?
Yeah.
A lot of that is from two
Crazy
things,
is
right?
an understatement.
Yeah, so there's two things that's going on, right? One thing is new money, a lot of new money coming in.
Stimulus
A
checks.
lot of, like
Shit.
I could say so many things that are happening, but at the end of the day, it's just new money, and a lot of new money that are willing to spend more and more and more and more. And the second thing is that we have a lot more podcasts, we have a lot more information than we've ever had. Back in the day, it was just the Unpressable Defects, and maybe TiVo's had one, and the New York Warriors. You had 3 podcasts, and each of them was individually different. That was very informative, but individually different. But now you have so much. The one thing I don't see anymore is just like your normal hauls.
Classic holes. Love them.
So-
Love them.
So when you see them, but with the guys who gave the hauls were like, to me, those are the days where you would learn so much about other books.
Yes.
So much more about other books. Instead of like, oh, this might happen on WandaVision, this might happen next week, or look for this book. Like you don't have those people giving you information. But anyway, so that's my thing. That's just my.
I
Makes
just gotta
sense.
agree
Well,
with
the next thing is go ahead, Freddie. Go ahead, bro.
No. I agree with everybody. I'm into the spec. That's the only reason I got into this. And
So what are you guys specking
about
on?
it.
So what's the next spec? What's the new spec? What
I
is
mean,
it?
obviously, when the WandaVision is done, so you know what's coming up next,
Winter
right?
Soldier.
That's the next one.
No, I mean,
And
How
mind
is
you,
the X-Men stuff going on right now?
That too.
okay,
Because of the-
yeah,
Oh,
supposedly Omega
crazy.
Red is supposed to be making supposedly a cameo in the show. Supposedly.
Yeah.
So
let me ask you guys a question. So when you guys talk about spec, how far range are you guys looking at? Because if you're talking
Exactly. No, exactly. Thank you, Khoi.
that's
Thank
the
you, Khoi.
question.
Yeah.
Because there is that question that there's a speculation, and then there's 2 words that people use: speculation and investment.
Mhm.
But what nobody uses is whether they're talking about short term and long
Or
term.
long term.
And I feel like that needs to be specified when you say like, yo, I'm going to buy this book for an investment, or I'm buying this for a speculation. There's not enough people specifying exactly what it is. They're like, yo, I'm speculating on this. And like, I don't know, there's even like YouTubers that will like, oh, I'm speculating on White Vision. I'm like, yo, that shit just happened 2 weeks ago. Like, anyway, sorry, go ahead, Khoi. My bad.
No. I was just asking you that just because a lot of what everybody's talking about now is stuff that was talked about 3-4 years ago.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I mean, you think about it. I mean, talking about like MCU in general. That's I was sitting on books. I'm still sitting on books that I'm still selling off like UF4. That was talked about what, like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And even though it popped up with the movie, with the Spider-Verse movie, now it's hitting all-time highs. I'm still making money off those books because I still have some copies that I just never got around to, or just was looking at my boxes. So like I said, I think it's very important what Steve was saying, or Dean was saying, is that what kind of time frame are you looking at? Are you looking for something for a 6-month flip, a 3-month flip? Are you looking for something that's going to that you think is gonna pop in like 3-4 years. I mean, sometimes you just get lucky.
That's why I say some of the best speculators. Sorry, Gomez, real quick. I'll be real quick. But some of the best speculators, they're able to like look far ahead.
Yeah.
Like 10, 15 years ahead. And I think that's why David kept talking about Ultimate Fallout. Back 3-4 years ago, because he wasn't looking 3-4 years down the line. He was like, "Yo, this is going to be the next." And the reason he saw it was something I think Alex the Comic Hoarder was mentioning, is like when he would look in the cons, like when he would go to conventions, he would see a bunch of kids with Miles Morales cosplay and Gwenpool cosplay and Deadpool cosplay. Like that's the cosplay that they saw. And so
well, that's one thing, but that's one thing. I mean, it is more of what's the new hype? What is getting popular? But the only reason that I speculated Miles Morales is when I read that book. I mean, it's just to a point where, hey, this character has legs, man. I mean, regardless what the ethnic background is, but the character itself is completely different from Peter Parker, but also go through the same thing that what Peter Parker was going through, but in a whole different way. So when I read it, I'm like, hey, I gotta speculate on this. Along with, I think Freddy 562 also said Spider-Gwen, Edge of Venom, Edge of Spider-Verse. I think we talked about this 3 years ago. What are the new characters, modern characters that we are willing to invest or to speculate on? And Freddie said, Gwen. I said Miles, and I think Steven. I think you said
Kamala Khan.
He's about Kamala Khan.
Because when I read Kamala Khan, when I was reading her books, go ahead.
No. Good.
All I was saying is that when I was reading her books, it felt like Peter Parker. Like if you read Miss Marvel #1, like her first series, and you read the whole series, it felt like Spider-Man. Like she's a young girl that had to learn how to adjust family life with having new powers. She was still in high school. How do you balance all of this stuff, right? They got into the real part about being a superhero. And I was like, damn, this feels just like what Peter Parker was going through when he first came out. And I'm like, yo, I think this might be somebody I'm going to really kind of set my eyes on, right? So
yeah, no, it's true. That's true. I mean, if you get with these characters, man, if you're just now trying to collect the Kamala Khan, Miles, Spider-Gwen, Sam Alexander, who else? Is the 23?
You lost David already.
If you just start to you play catch
30 minutes.
Right now you're playing catch. He'll end up back, but right now you're just playing catch up. You know what I mean? You're too late for it. You know what I mean?
You're too late to the game.
Yeah, you're too late to the game.
I honestly think that there's still room to grow on some of these characters.
No, there is.
I mean, obviously you're not gonna bank as much as you would have if you got in early, but I still think there's a pretty high ceiling on a lot of these characters. I mean, it's only been the first movie. They're gonna have the second movie. What happens if they have a live action movie, right?
Yeah.
So and right now, honestly, even with Kamala Khan, I mean, I feel like the reaction is very lukewarm.
Yeah.
I mean, she's not getting the attention that Miles is or Spider-Gwen is.
Is it because she hasn't got no movie or what?
Was that?
Yeah.
I think she doesn't have a movie yet.
She's gonna have her. She's gonna have her own. Yeah, they're gonna have her in the series, right? And then she's supposed to be in Captain Marvel 2 or whatever.
Yeah, so she'll be somewhat introduced in Captain Marvel. Then I think her miniseries on Disney Plus will be kicking in. So, I mean, these are all great characters, but I don't want to hear about these characters that are already been established. I want to know in this panel member, what are you guys speculating on now? What characters are you guys speculating now?
I think Strange Academy. I think Emily Bright is going to be like the next Doc Strange there down the line. She has a lot of room to grow. It's something that I expect on a long time. When it first came out, I think me and E-Rod 212 were talking about it on one of his shows, and I think that book, even though it hasn't reached its peak, but it is an expensive book. I think that book has a lot of room to grow because it's still like one issue at 8 or 9. So I think Emily Bright's going to be a big key in the Marvel coming, with especially with all these women coming out, becoming the next Thor, the next Spider-Gwen, Kamala Khan. You got Emily Bright right there. That's one that's affordable that might grow.
I mean, not to sound like that, and I'm just talking about new books now that's coming. That hasn't come out yet. Talk about tomorrow. Children of the Atom, #1. They saying plenty of new X-Men characters on that one too. So, who knows? It might be something to pick up for later on.
Yes,
I'm gonna pick one up. You know what I mean? I'm gonna pick one up. I'll tell you that.
I got 2 characters. 1, everybody forgotten about, and 2, everybody really forgot about. I think.
Right,
Laura Kinney, and
X-23.
Damian Wayne. Laura Kinney, Damian Wayne. Right now, there's no one's talking. No one's talking, and I think this is the next gen for this Batman and X23. No one's talking. Everybody forgot about the movie. Everybody's talking about X-Men classic stuff. I think these 2 books right now are kind of like, if they're going up, they're not going where Miles and all of that. So I think right now is a perfect time to pick up either your X23 one Delato or your NYX3 and your first appearance of Damien. I think right now
don't be afraid of the price though.
But the Delato is actually hitting all-time highs. Same thing with I think the NYX is it's not going up high like that same trajectory they're talking about.
Exactly.
Like Miles and everything, but they're creeping up there.
Miles,
but those are 2 great pictures. Now the thing about the Damian Wayne, I don't know about DC. I mean, just because they don't have a good track record,
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, does anyone really know where the DCUs are going? I don't.
No.
Yeah, they're going somewhere. Nobody knows where they're going, but they're going somewhere.
No, don't be shit on my DC, bro. All right.
hey, look, man. I'm waiting for the Snyder Cut to come out, man, in 2 weeks.
They should have got it right the first time. Just put it that way. You know what I mean?
Well, this what happened.
You know what they should have not made? You know what they should have not made was Coming to America #2. That's what they should have not made.
Hey, so
I watched
Freddy.
that thing.
Yes, sir.
Freddy. Hey, what are you specking on, man? What character are you specking on?
With the success of that DC movie, the Shazam movie, and the Black Adam coming out, if they go to the side to cater to women, I think Mary Miracle might be doing something. They might fucking put her in there. She has a newer appearance on one of the newer books. It's a cheap fucking cover, and
It's a nice one.
I think it's a nice cover. I think it's something to spec on. If they put it in a movie, I think it could go somewhere. I think that's one of the characters I've been looking at for a while.
I like the DC love though, Freddie. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yo, if Freddie showed me this book, I picked it up. Beautiful.
I think everything else has been spec'd on. I think that's a cover you really don't see. I don't see anybody posted anywhere. So I think it's a great buy. It's a cheap book right now. I think they had a 9.8 for like $50. So if you could find it, I think it's something good to drop some money on, and that's a long-term spec like what Doom was talking about. That would be a great book for fucking long spec. So
let me ask you guys something. Steve brought up a good topic about people forgetting, and the comic book market has such a short-term memory. The attention span is like they're ADD. But if you think about it, like Shuri, I mean, how cold does she get until until news that
Siri. Mel's been speculating her for fucking while. Siri's not happening. I'm sorry, man.
You don't think so?
Is my honest. No.
I don't know, dude. I think it's gonna happen, dude. So
I
think he's gonna be the next Black
I think
Panther.
the female superhero thing is a shit right now. I think that's what's blowing up in the whole comic community. Like any female super fucking hero is just blowing up everywhere.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, because they're looking for everything's about diversity, right?
I agree with you, comic
different ethnics, and they're looking for like men and women and all stuff.
But you know what?
You need a little bit more than that.
It works. My daughters are into superhero stuff now because of you got Spider-Gwen, you got all these characters coming out, and they're attracting the right crowd.
Yeah, although listen, man, my daughter was not a comic fan. The WandaVision came out, and she's over here watching these spec videos and what's going on, and she's into it now. And you know, and she can't wait till when Falcon and Winter Soldier come out too. So I'm like, okay, she's in it. You know, so thank you. You know,
Here's my spec. All that Asian characters from
Agent Alice.
Yeah, Agents of Alice.
Talking about
Can I get off the show
Fucking
now?
badass covers,
Can we just get off the show now?
I'm telling you, man. No, trust me.
He played the Asian card.
Luna Snow is gonna make her debut as a freaking Korean those pop star, and I don't know, man. I get a good feeling. Even Kevin Feige was mentioned that those characters are in work within the MCU, and for the Southeast Asia. So I don't know what Southeast Asia is. Is it Filipinos? Is it what? Is it China? Is it what? What is it? But I think, Atlas of what's that? Agents of Atlas.
Agents of Atlas.
Yeah, I'm telling you, though, I'm still looking for the 9.8 in that in that 1 out of 25 for cheap, but if I can find it,
1 out of 50 is where the money's at.
If that's the case,
is that what it is?
Yeah, it's 1 out of 50. Sorry, dude.
Yo, if that's the case, David, you might as well pick up Taskmaster number 3. Right?
No, man.
Just see that.
Okay, talk about that character. That's a damn shame name, man. You know what Tegoki is?
I have no idea.
Okay, the word Tegoki means it's a national flag, bro.
Okay.
They named the national flag of Korea Tegoki. You can't name a damn superhero after a fucking flag.
It shows pride in the Korean community.
That's not that spicy. That's not that spicy cold fish thing at the Korean restaurant.
No, man. Tegoki is a flag. It's a
Wait, what is
Korean
what?
flag.
Oh, it's Tegu.
Yeah,
Tegu is that
Are you
cuttlefish.
talking about sriracha?
No, that's
Sriracha.
Yo, that would be a badass superhero.
Is that called Bukaki?
Sriracha.
Fucking villain and shit.
Yo,
No, but
that would be a
I think
badass
You know what's sad is that all of
speculating
us know that term though. Everyone's like, Bukaki? Oh yeah, we know what that is.
Bukaki.
Yeah.
That would have been a better name. Superhero Bukaki all up in your face.
That would be
But
a
that's why he has a
crazy
flag
ass-
on his chest. The Pepsi
But
symbol.
that'll be okay, we're going off the trail, but off the track. But,
on the back.
yeah.
On the back. On the back.
Yeah.
You want pearl necklace?
Lower back.
On the lower back. On the lower back is.
This was the same thing that caused Unpressable defects to derail. Okay, so give you all warning that. Okay.
Okay. We went way off track on that one. All right. So all right, so let's recap the speculation. So Bloom says Laura Kenny, right? And Damian
Laura
Wayne.
Kenny, Damian Wayne.
Yeah, and who says Shuri?
I
Mel-
mentioned sure.
Mel V.
All right, okay, Koi. You know what? Khoi Cakes said.
I'm
Khoi
still waiting
Cakes
on my
said,
monster.
get Siri. All right, I'm telling you.
Shuri?
Shuri.
I don't give advice to anybody, to be honest, anymore.
What? What are you talking about?
Collect what you like, right?
Collect what you want. I like that. I like that.
Nobody
Yeah, collect what you like,
collects
but collect wisely. You know what I mean? Collect wisely.
Try.
I mean,
Try.
so
Did I tell you guys that in honor of my Hawaii boys, I'm drinking a coconut?
What?
Yo, I just find out how the Asian guys up there and us like
I know.
us Hispanics is like down here. Was that planned out, David? Like what
Everybody
the
saw from the border.
no, man, nothing's
And the
planned
east
out
is on the
here.
other side on top.
Is that black line like the wall? Is that the black line like the wall? There's like the wall.
Oh my god, dude.
There's like the wall right here. There's the wall keeping
noticed.
Freddy's out.
You see that?
The fucking wall we can get across.
Don't come over here, man. Don't come over here.
Shit.
We'll see you. We'll pick you up at We'll pick you up at some.
Yeah, no
hardware
love
store.
for Dakin, right? Right, Longshank? Yo, what's up with Dakin? Where?
Dakin is gay, bro. Nobody wants to. Nobody.
I just
Hey, that Wolverine book's still going for good money, right?
Hell
The
yeah.
claw ones?
The claw one.
third claw,
Yeah.
yeah.
Claw.
Hey, you
You
know
know what
what book
else?
really dropped?
Which
Jimmy
one?
what is that? Jimmy Hudson
Oh yeah,
in the alternate universe.
yeah.
That guy has like
Lo-
30 kids, man.
Logan son.
Bro,
Oh no,
That-
actually, you know about that? What about that?
Wolverine's Mexican, eh?
What's his daughter?
Rin?
From the Marvel? Yeah,
The Rin,
Present.
yeah.
What happened to her?
I don't
I
know.
hope she's gonna do something. I got a couple of those copies right now, so
Yeah, I got one.
I'm still banking. So hey, there you go.
Hey, trust me,
I'm
Long-term
written,
She's gonna
everybody.
be doing somebody somewhere,
Hey,
bro.
top dollar.
She's gonna be doing somebody somewhere.
Okay.
But ever since
Yeah,
I moved to
Wolverine.
Washington, I've been drinking beer and fucking wine, so I'm kind of getting there, guys.
No wonder you collect Dankin.
Yeah.
Fucking wine and shit.
That's exactly why he collects
Hey, you know what? There's some of those. I think it's Dankin. Dankin. What is it? Dark Wolverine. I think it's issue 1. There's a couple of those variants.
Facts.
Fuck, I gotta look it up.
No, Georgia
There's a couple. Yeah, exactly.
That
I don't know
one-
if you've seen them. They're still up there, like $400-500, man. The
Yeah.
9.8.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for that to peak out.
I'm still waiting to get one for like $20.
So don't talk about it.
I'm still waiting for it to drop a little more.
Like for Dakin, like that Zerjovic variant. I mean, a lot of Zerjovic variants actually do really well. I mean, you think about the X20.
It's crazy,
X23 number 1.
Yeah.
But I mean, and then of course the UF the Ultimate Fallout set. I mean, he did those covers. And those are all doing well. But he doesn't give her much love. It didn't seem like.
I think only on certain characters.
Yeah.
It seems to fucking hit, and the other stuff just falls off.
Yeah, it's got to be the right character for sure.
But there's something
But
about
Zerjovic kills it.
but there's something about his cover is very busy. It's not.
It's
subtle.
a lot of
There's a lot of stuff going on in the background, so maybe that is the reason why.
Well, I mean, they're usually all connecting variants. That's why.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm not really into connecting variants, but I mean, I had to get the Ultimate Fallout 4, the 1 out of 25, but just
Good luck.
miles. No, I already have one. I already have
Oh, you
one.
have one? Oh, so you good.
Yeah, he bought it. He bought it a long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah, I had the chance of buying a 9.6, but I want the Bendis and the Hickman signature, so I got it at 9.8, 9.6. I should have got the 9.8 instead. Fucking thing is like
Oh, man.
30,000.
You know,
What?
I'll tell you
Wah.
that variant.
Wah.
I had a 9.6. I had 9.6 of that variant, and I sold it in January of last year because I needed the cash.
Oh,
And then like 3 months later, I think quadrupled in price.
Oh
yeah.
my god. Oh.
I sold mine like 3 years ago. I sold it for $150.
$150?
$150.
Thanks. I enjoyed spending that 150.
I picked it up for $60, and I was like, $150. I'm fucking making money flipping this shit right now.
Dude,
And then I saw it the other day.
I've had 6 of those variants. Dude. I sold a whole set that for $100 for 1 through 6.
No shit.
Fuck, bro.
But don't feel bad, guys, because I think I mentioned this before. I had a LeBron James rookie Topps Chrome refractor in a 9.5 jet mint. I got it for $500. I sold it for $900. You know what that fucking car costs right now? $70,000. So
Yeah, you're just an idiot.
yeah. Thank you, Khoi. Thank you, Khoi.
We all have our mistakes in the
It
collection.
happens, man. It happens. Don't worry about
does
it.
happen. I mean, the thing is this: as long as you come out ahead, you're fine. Right?
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah. That's the main thing. As long as you make.
I had to
Exactly.
support my poker habit, and that was the only thing that I could flip right away.
But that's definitely that 1 in 25 UF4. That's definitely an investment book. Definitely an investment book.
Oh, that's a blue
term.
chip.
Yeah.
Long
Yeah.
term.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta. I think we need to specify. You always need to. Specify.
That book in regular U4, UF4 in a regular cover, the first print in a 9.8. That's going to become a $5,000 book by
It's
end of
free,
this
right?
year.
It's
Huh?
like 3,000 already, isn't it?
Yeah, it's at
Yeah, it's
31.
about 3,000. So that's going to come to close to about 5,000 by the end of the year.
You know what other book's going up is that Edge of Spider-Verse, that Greg Land fucking variant. Keep on
Hell
going
yeah.
up.
Yeah, 125.
Keep on growing
Bro,
up.
the 9.8 sold for $7,000, bro.
I saw- I saw a 9.6 though for 2,800 the other day.
Fucking crazy market.
Let me ask you guys something. Obviously, this is like a whole bunch of different factors, coming in: stimulus money, COVID, whatever.
Mhm.
Do you think these prices are going to go down, like soon or anything?
Okay,
Or
so
is it-
this is what I
Depending
said.
on
This
what
is what I.
book. Depending on what book.
This is what I said. This is what I'm going to say my stuff real quick, and then I'll let you talk. There will be a correction. I don't think there's going to be a crash. But then again, I don't know. The definition of crash is, if you look at stocks, the definition of crash is only 10%.
Well, let me ask you this.
So there will be a correction, but I don't think there'll be a crash.
You think the people that paid $30,000 for their fucking Ultimate Fallout 4 1 out of 25 are gonna let that shit go for 15,000?
No, because they're in the long term. They're long.
I'll tell you, I don't think it's gonna drop that bad. I don't see it.
No, I didn't say there was going to be a crash.
No, certain books.
I didn't say there was going to be a crash.
Yeah.
I said there'll be a correction in the market.
You know,
there's a difference between a correction and a crash.
Ever since I started collecting books, people would always talk about this bubble, that this bubble's gonna blow and books are gonna fucking crash and fucking they're not gonna be worth shit. They're still worth a grip of money. There's still a lot of fucking shit out there going up in price. I don't see it dropping. I think there's so much new people coming into the hobby. It just keeps on boosting up the price because the demand is so big. There's so many new people coming in. Some of these print runs are really low, so I don't see them going down.
I mean,
that's part of the problem. Part of the problem is the new money.
I feel like with that that book probably won't go down, but I think, like Doom said, there will be a correction. But with that book, it's just going to be staying like that for a little bit, and then again, it'll pick up again. You know what I mean? That's just damn. You just gotta throw that shit on our face, huh? Damn, bro.
So much for 150.
Yeah, but you know what, David? A lot of people has that. David, a lot of people have that book. Not a lot of people have this book.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
How much is that book?
It's not about the value. It's about a lot of people.
How much you ever wanted to be? How about that?
Exactly.
And talking about Damon Wayne, I just picked this up.
Ooh. Yeah, nice. That's a good one to have. See, Damien. Yeah.
Actually,
that's the book to have.
That book's kind of undervalued right now, I think.
Yeah. And this is best time to pick it up.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I think 100%. I think that character is undervalued.
Yeah. And whenever they mention, and they come in, because they're gonna compete with Marvel. I think Super Sons are coming in, and when that shit happens, that's the book to get right there.
You know, there's a lot of great covers with Damian Wayne on there, and they don't go for a lot. They're fucking cheap as hell.
Yeah. There's that Frank Quitely one. There's that Frank Quitely one, right?
The Teen Titans one, right? The Teen Titans cover.
The Teen Titans. Yeah. That book's hot, bro.
Yo, Khoi, how's that coconut water?
I totally forgot I was coconut.
I saw you
I was like just thirsty. I was drinking it.
Just watching you sucking on that straw, man.
Hey.
So I think it's kind of. Yeah, I think that's kind of talked about the speculation is that spec in a way that makes sense to you guys, but at the same time, don't forget this main character that has been established within the universe of DC or Marvel, and get them cheap and sell it high if you need to. But
yes, it's all about timing. It's all about timing.
It's all about timing. So keep watching East meets West. Also watch the New York Warriors, and also with I'm sorry, Khoi, Pressable, Defects.
We've only been off air for 2 years.
Yeah, I know.
You guys, go and follow them.
So hit them up and gather your own research, do your own research, and come up with it. If you have something good, post it on IG or just make your own show. So anyway, so next topic that we want to talk about is comic book to invest. This is kind of way the segue into speculation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So what books are you guys investing on? What book are you guys getting? Not just for the read, but just saying that, you know what, I'm going to keep this for long-term hold.
I don't have. Yeah, it kind of is. Yeah, because I don't have the 1 in 25, but I do have the A cover. I'm good with that.
It doesn't have to be a canon like the Ultimate Fallout. There's got to be some books within your collection that you say, you know what, I'm going to hold on to this because not just because of the solely of the love of your collection, but just say this book I'm no matter what, I'm gonna keep because I know or I believe that this is gonna be a canon within the next 5, 6, 7 years from now, or could be next year.
X Force one with Deadpool card.
That's it.
Thank you, Khoi.
Really?
Yo, Koi, we're retiring, bro. We're gonna retire with that, bro. That's it.
No, I think it, like you said, it's a big segue from the last topic in that if you find a character that you think has legs, you know, I prefer, for me personally, I've held on to my Kamala stuff for a long time, but I will, you know, I will dump it at some point when it gets high.
Same here. Same here.
And of course, you know, I think, like I said, UF4 is such a good one. The Edge of, you know, Edge of Spider-Verse 2. I'm still holding on to my Monsters books, just because I think there's at some point, I think that they're going to delve into that character in one of the you know, cable, you know, networks, whether it's HBO or something like that. I think they're going to get, you know, one of these days at least. I hope, but I've been holding on to that stuff for a long, long time. So.
Okay.
All right, Doom.
So I'm just gonna. I'll change it a little bit different. So you talking about long term?
And just book that you are willing to invest for long
You need
term.
to specify long term. All right. So I already talked about some books, so I'm gonna change it. I've been talking to a lot of Star Wars buddies because I don't understand the Star Wars stuff at all. So I've been talking to all my Star Wars buddies and the guys that really know it, right? They keep on telling me that Ahsoka Tano is cool and stuff, but the one that you really want to put your money on long term seems to be Dr. Aphra. So, because I don't understand the Star Wars world, I use them as my source. They're like, yo, Ahsoka Tano is cool, and all of that stuff, her story is cool, but really where you want to put your money in, I guess seems to be Darth Vader #3. And I guess any printing, and especially, I guess, the variant. What is it, a 125?
125.
So, like I said, a lot of people keep on saying, yo, it's Tron, it's Ahsoka, this is where you need to put the money in. But my Star Wars buddies, the guys that's really heavy into this stuff, whether it's Drescher, Walking Jedi, Tito, all these other guys I talk to, because I don't really get it at all. They keep on telling me, yo, Dr. Aphra is going to be the thing. And right now is a great time to buy it. But a lot of people won't buy it because they're not seeing the movement. They want to see the movement. They want to see the hype. And then that's when they want to buy it, which is like the worst time to buy it.
Wait, you mean as in movement, as in prices, or are you talking about movement as in screen time?
Well, so you know how we were talking about, you were saying like Miles has been shooting up like this, but X-23 is moving up, but not at the same pace.
Yeah.
So I think that's what they're saying is like we're seeing the Ahsoka stuff like going crazy, and the Dr. Aphra is too, but maybe not at the same pace. Of course, it's going up. Of course, all the Star Wars stuff is bringing all the Star Wars stuff up. But this, I guess they're like, yo, it's still. I think Khoi made a very good point. I think even though sometimes we think like, oh, you're too late, you're not actually too late. Like you're not going to get it at the price that you could have got it at, but it's still a good time. It's like saying Amazon was too expensive at $300 or something. You know what I mean? Like, man,
expensive at 30,000.
There's still room to grow. A lot of room to grow, in other words.
Right. Or Amazon's too expensive. They're already at $800. That's too expensive. I'm just saying.
You think that Aphra, that 1 out of 25, still has more room to grow? I think a 9.8 sold for like.
Okay, like I said, I'm not the Star Wars guys. I talk to my Star Wars buddy. No. That's what I'm saying. I'm not the guy. But according to them, the guys that I talk to, the heavy Star Wars guys, they're the one like, yo, Ahsoka's cool, but Dr. Aphra is the way to go. So any of her stuff is what you should. And like I said, I'm not the guy. I don't really know this stuff.
You know, the
like,
thing
I'm
is,
like the worst person to ask.
I know.
Aphra, I mean, I think you have to take into account also the print runs, don't you? Because Aphra being such a new character,
true that.
And with Marvel publishing, you know, Darth Vader, obviously she's getting carried by all the whirlwind surrounding Star Wars in general. But with Ahsoka, stuff. What's the print run of that versus the Darth Vader books? I mean, I think that's going to be a big thing you have to look at as well. So.
Are you trying to bring somebody on, my guy?
Yeah, no, well, Kingdom Comics trying to cut in, but I think he's having
connection. He has bad
problem.
connection.
It's the border wall. The border wall.
What about Gomez? Gomez, who you got, my guy?
Who you got, Gomez?
I was gonna add something to your damn Star Wars, but never mind now. Fuck that. All right, go ahead, go. This shit cut me off, dude. All right, get Gomez.
We'll come back to you. We'll come back to you, Joker.
Gomez, what's up, man?
Hello?
He's muted. You're muted, brother.
My bad, motherfuckers. Let's see. I think I was talking through all y'all and didn't say nothing, but it's all good. I think one that's hidden that no one really talks about, very quiet, is my giant size chillers #1. It's the Lilith Dracula, Tomb of Dracula. That's one that no one knows about. It started picking up heat now. It was a $15 to $20 book raw, and now it's like a 40 to 60. I think that character being towards horror that's one that no one really talks about, and Lilith being the Dracula's daughter is going to be a spec that I think that's going to have some legs in the future if they ever do like something horror of DC what's called Marvel route. I know they had Morbius, but that's a character that I like and enjoyed. And then when I picked up the issue one, I read it right off the bat. And shout out to
let me ask you a question. Do you think Bloodstone or Lilith? Which one do you think would be picked up earlier?
Bloodstone's been picking up a lot of heat lately.
I was about to say, yeah.
But I think Lilith is the sleeper. I think it's the sleeper. Tomb of Dracula. You always talk about Dracula. Well, we're talking about Marvel, and Marvel's bringing a lot of women now. So those are two big keys, and I think that's one that's a very quiet sleeper that no one really talks about.
I like that, broski.
I think it's great because she's also from the Bronze Age as well.
Yeah.
Or was it either late Bronze or early?
Yeah, it's Bronze. It's Bronze Age. You're right.
It's gonna be tough to find good copies of that book.
Yeah. The high grade. Hell yeah. Yeah. Can I talk?
Who's next?
Yeah. I wanted to add on something with the Star Wars because I've been talking to Josh and Peanut and them because they're more knowledgeable with the Star Wars because I'm really not. And another character to add on besides Afra and Ahsoka is gonna be Revan, Darth Revan, right? Because according to them, that's kind of like the big bad, you know what I mean, of that universe, of the Star Wars universe. So Darth Revan is climbing up too, from what they're telling me. So that's another character to add on to your Star Wars, bro. Right? Mine is gonna be this fucking book here. Let me stop. It's not that book. It's it's since we're talking about Kamala, Miles, we're talking about who else we talking about? Is fucking Viv, you know what I'm saying? Bring out the champions. Bring out all the champions. That's what I spec on. You know what I mean? Champions #1, those rare ratio covers, man, pick those up. Got the Mark Brooks cover there too. These are covers, to me, in my opinion, you have their solo, definitely pick those up, obviously. But you also as a team, you know what I mean? They're the future Avengers, basically. You know what I mean? That's how I see it. You know what I mean? But in my opinion, since we already talked about them, because I was going to mention them again. I was going to mention fucking Miles, but it made no sense because we talked about the last segment. So this segment, we're going to bring them together, man. So Champions is my pick for a book to invest.
That makes sense.
Right?
That makes sense.
Yes.
I like what you said at the end, though. They're the new Avengers.
Yes.
I like that. That makes sense.
My long term would be Vampirella. I think Perillo Vampirella stuff is really hard to find. Not a lot of bookstores bought them, so it's low print run. You don't see them on eBay. If you do catch them out there, they're going for big money right now, anywhere from $50 to $100 on these books. These are all fucking ruined books. They all have spine ticks. Most of them are black covers. So if you could get a mint condition Vampirella, fucking whether it's a Vampirella 19, 15, you got the Warlord of Mars, you got the 15, 17 Queen of Sonia. You got that 23 that goes for big money. You got a lot of these Perillo books. A lot of people don't know Perillo's fucking hitting right now, man. He's heating up. You have all these fucking comic book shops that didn't fucking order a lot of these because people stay away from these books. Now, you know, you go back and you look at this, and you know, big shout out to my buddy, Mr. Rigor Mortis, that got me hooked on Vampirella and all these other Perillo stuff. But these Perillo books are fucking insane, man. And I think that's something for long term because you cannot find these books at comic book shops.
I'll be honest. I think his earlier artwork is a lot better than his current artwork.
Oh yeah,
either
like
the models or,
stuff.
Oh yeah,
yeah, that shit is fucking nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really, really nice covers, fucking sexy covers and shit like that. That you know, people are looking for them, and they're still, you know, under the radar, you know, and you don't see a lot of people fucking selling these. So I think that's something to look into.
Really tough books.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. What about you, David?
I got one book right here.
Bukkake book.
Okay.
You hate Green Lantern.
All right. Elaborate, bro. Elaborate.
You just came to show us a book. That's it.
No, bro, it's first appearance of Sapphire.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, okay.
Okay, go ahead.
If you haven't read, if you don't know about this character is like psycho, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the girl that gives you good BJ, but really hard on a relationship because she's kind of psycho. But you can't like say goodbye to her.
So you're speaking on BJs. You're speaking on BJs, basically.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm messing with you.
Crazy chicks giving BJs. That's what he's
telling you. It's about a girl that you met. I mean, you guys click. I mean, emotionally, sexually, you guys click. But at the same time, there's some psychological about this girl that you can't live with her, but you can't forget about her. You know. So with the new Green Lantern movie coming up, with the what was that HBO Max show or whatever?
Yes.
You know, if DCEU ever get this shit right and they do a really proper Hal Jordan movie, you know that this is going to be another Mara. This is going to be a Mara for Aquaman. So this is my long-term spec. I mean, this probably I'll hold on for the next 5 to 6 years from now and see where this character go.
That leads to, since you're talking about Green Lantern, I've been specking on Jessica Cruz, and I honestly have no idea if that's ever going to go show up or not.
I don't.
No,
think so.
I think she's actually on HBO Max. I think she's.
I mean, as far as like books spiking up, that's what I mean.
I think if she was a Marvel character, she would have been the shit right now because she's DC.
Hey, it's so tough with DC, right?
Yeah,
man,
DC is
hit it on, bro.
It's really tough with DC.
Yo, come on, guys, buy DC books. What the fuck, man? Shit, man. Oh, but yeah, I like that. David, I like that. I like your.
Yeah, I mean, besides everything, I mean, everybody can speculate, but something different that not many people are looking into. And this is one character I really feel that has a lot of leg. And you can get a mid-grade for like fucking dirt cheap right now. You know, I picked this up for like under $100.
Yeah, you should remove that stream. I don't know if you can remove that shit.
Yeah, I don't know how the hell you move that damn.
I like yourself, bro.
How do you move that thing?
Yo, it should be on the sidebar, man, where it says banners or some shit.
Hey, Mike, don't worry about it. It's perfect.
Yeah.
It's where it is right now.
Where it should be. That's where it should be.
That's exactly where it needs to be.
There you go.
See, Mike. You see
Let me.
My bad, yo. My bad.
Okay, there we go. Fuck right here, bro. Green Lantern.
Who's the mystery guy on the bottom, yo? Who's
That's
the mystery guy on the bottom?
Kingdom Comics.
So let my man talk.
Oh, Kingdom on?
Yeah, he's on, but fucking muted himself.
Now he's off.
Now he left. Anyway, let's get back to this right here. There we go. Oh, okay. Here we are.
There you go.
There he is.
Are we good? Are we good, Tito?
G.I. Joe and He-Man. G.I. Joe and He-Man. You
can't hear anybody?
Yeah, we can hear you,
bro.
Yeah.
You ugly, man. Can you hear that? Yo, Tito, I would beat your ass in a cage fight. Yo, Tito, one punch from me, I would smack your mustache off.
He can't hear us, bro.
I don't think you can hear it.
Oh, there we go. Fuck. There's that fucking banner. Thank you.
Hey, there you
Really?
go.
Great.
You put it in
Yeah,
my
you
throat.
know,
I'm proud of you.
What the
I'm
heck?
proud of you, David. I'm proud of you. Now he backed
Yeah.
out because I think once he come back in, he'll I'm pretty sure he'll listen.
Well,
He
the
can hear
phone always has issues when it comes to
I-
StreamYard. Remember
I
when
like
couldn't
that.
get in?
I like that investment too, Mr. D. G.I. Joe and He-Man. I like that.
Ooh, He-Man, dude. G.I. Joe's got some good shit.
Yo, see what G.I. Joe 98 going for? G.I. Joe number 1?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this
What
whole
Transformers number one
market
is
right
going
now
for?
is blowing up. Okay,
Yeah,
hey, you know that
it is out
ASM 300 and a 9.0 that's going for $800 to $1,000 right now.
Yep.
Okay,
Yo, Kingdom, we heard you. You was on. We heard you. Just couldn't hear us.
and
Yeah.
also on eBay there was a 4.0 ASM 300 sold for $405, bro. $405 on a 4.0 ASM 300. I mean, that is like a book to have in everybody collection, iconic cover, being the first Venom and all. But 4.0 at $305? No, $405. That is
That
crazy.
was unheard of a couple of years ago. Unheard of.
Yeah.
But I mean, you guys were talking
Anything
about
is
G.I.
possible
Joe,
right now.
Transformers, any of those nostalgia books, He-Man, they're all shooting up like crazy. I mean, like what Transformers, it went like from like a $400 to $1,000 book like within 3-4 months.
That shit is crazy.
Same thing with G.I.
I
Joe.
used
G.I.
that one.
Joe. Yeah, that's all crazy, dude. And then I regret selling my copies. So
I still have mine. Too bad it's raw.
Man, slap it, man. Slap it.
I don't think I'll get a fucking no more than 8.5.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something, pretty. So,
Yeah.
are you? I mean, obviously you're from the 9.2 crew, but you're not one of those guys that gets stuck on it just having a 9.8 or nothing.
Nope. No, if I like the book, it's for my collection. I don't give a fuck if it's an 8.5 or a 9.0, 9.2. I'll fucking slap it just to preserve the book in that condition and not have it deteriorate more than what it is. But don't get me wrong, I want 9.8s, but not every book's a fucking 9.8, you know.
It seems like
example,
working now.
I got my Vampirella, right? The Jenny Friesen, that Virgin variant where she's like fucking posing with her arm back. I was pressing that book. I fucking got drunk, fell asleep, and I burned the cover. And I got a 7.0 on that shit. I still won't sell it. I still have it. I have it on my fucking wall. You know, fuck it. It happens. But I got it, right? 7.0. Don't give a fuck. But yeah, I don't mind. It don't have to be a 9.8. I would love for it to be a 9.8, but it is what it is now.
Yeah. The market now. I mean, it used to be before where you'd have such a big. I mean, you still have the gap, but you weren't finding that many buyers for anything below a 9.8.
Yeah.
And it was just people trying to fill in the book. And nowadays, it's like with the books being so expensive, I mean, anything's selling. Like David just mentioned, a 4.0 ASM 300. I mean,
People are looking for it. People are looking for it.
It's crazy.
Oh, 4.0? Damn.
4.0, $405 sold. But you should have seen the spine take on that thing. Color break from top to bottom. I swear to God, I saw like 50 of them. Like,
yeah, I think he's there.
$405.
Try to turn on your camera, bro.
Turn off his camera and just talk without his camera. It'll probably be easier.
Well, he muted himself too, so.
Yeah, so press in the bottom. You're muted. You're automatically muted, and your camera's blocked when you come in the stream. You have to turn it on yourself.
You gotta turn it on before you come into the studio, Tito.
Yeah.
God, these people. I thought I was bad.
Yo, listen, you just learned how to fucking remove the fucking banner, bro.
I think he's a fucking expert in shit. Look at fucking
the boss.
Shit.
He's like teasing the IT guy.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
so this is another book that like you guys talked about again, man. I mean, this dude. I mean, I'm so
Love that
happy I got this book, but the thing is, that's the book to invest, man. I mean, invest.
Yeah.
You know,
just bring us
That's
on
what
just
I'm
to show us
investing
your
right now.
fucking books, man.
but I'm so pissed because there's that one spine tick right around here.
I'll take it. You don't want it.
I
Wah.
told this story. No, I told this story to Alfred. Okay, there's a small little spine tick right around here. Okay, and I told Clayton Crane to fucking move
I was
that
just
head,
about to say that. Yeah.
to move it here, but the guy, you know what he said? He dropped his pen. He said, "You know what? I'm not gonna do it." I'm like, "What? After you sign my book, you're not gonna remark my book?" It's like, "No, I'm not gonna do it." So I guess what was that word I'm looking for? Offended him because
Offended
he's
him?
yeah, because he's an introvert, right? You gotta know that about Clinton Crane. He's an
What?
introvert.
David offended somebody? What?
Yeah, yeah.
What?
Did you offer him a BJ?
So next time, if Mark Bagley, Sarah Patelli, or anybody comes here, I'm gonna have him just
You
block
please-
out this whole freaking spine here and do another remark so that I can get a 9.8 on this. I'm telling you, man. Fuck. So pissed. That's just that one fucking tick right here.
You're gonna
No.
have so much remarks on your book, it's not even gonna look like. I know exactly, Gomez. That's exactly what happened. Like, yo, get out of here.
No, he told me,
Next.
no, I'm not gonna do it. But I had to get on my knees and fucking beg. It's like, come on, please, please.
Get on his knees. I don't.
Yo, you
think-
never know. You probably would have drew a whole fucking body right there, baby.
You hugged the
Oh,
Yo, Freddy's.
Yo.
Freddy's. David got on his knees, but he didn't beg though. He did something else.
Yeah. And then he's even simple back.
Oh man.
Draw a character Bukaki.
David's like, please, my guy. Please, my guy.
Jeez, my guy.
Hey, so Khoi. So it's been what, over a year that you actually did any live shows?
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, it's been.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Always been MIA.
You know, after what are you having fun tonight?
Yeah, I am.
No.
It's nice.
You don't gotta like it.
I mean, no, I
Gotta light a kick it.
I feel better that I understand now why I went off air for so long because of you. I was trying to avoid this shit for the longest time. Thank you for pulling me back, David.
Well, you're very welcome. You know that I do this once a
You're
month.
very welcome.
It's not a weekly thing. So
You mean
I'm
you're a
kind of-
professional podcaster? Really?
No, man. Hey, look, I just found out today how to remove the banner from this stream, man.
I'm having a good time, and it's good talking to you guys.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
man,
definitely.
It's really good having you here. I'm
I'm
just,
talking to Koi.
Usually, I'm not on this. Usually, I'm asleep in bed by 11 o'clock. So like I said,
I know, man. Hey,
I was-
much
I was
love
trying-
to you.
I was telling
Yeah.
David, I was like, he was like, yeah, it's gonna start 9 p.m. PST. And I was like, that's 11 o'clock my time. And I was like, I'm not even sure I'll be able to last 20 minutes. He was like, as long as you go at least 20 minutes, you'll be okay. So
Hey, yeah. you do
No,
it.
really, man.
Been here
Thank
longer
you.
than
Khoi.
that, so that's great.
I'm
Yeah.
having a good time. It's good talking to you guys. So
All right, so last thing that we're going to talk about is what right there. What books are we getting or have gotten? We talked about speculation. We kind of spec in our own ways. After we invest in the book that we speculate and kind of hoping that will be the next canon. Now with that, going to end this with the last topic of the week for the show is what books are we getting? What books are you guys getting and or have gotten?
All right. Well, I mean, I'm in the process of getting. I can't afford a FF5. You know what I mean? But I am in the process of getting an FF6. You know what I mean? So, I can afford a second appearance of Doctor Doom.
Hey.
First appearances of what is it? Supervillain team up. You know what I mean? So,
Hey, Mike, make sure Steve signed that book on that second appearance of Doom, okay?
Okay. But that's something that I'm getting. Another book that I'm looking forward to getting to is NYX3. And YX3 is another book that I want to get. That's on
Get
my
it
list.
now. Get it now
Yes.
because it's selling about 1,100 to 1,200 right now.
That's why, and that's just gonna keep slowly but go up.
It's gonna go up. It's gonna go up. All
So
right.
those are my 2 books.
All right. Who's next?
Khoi.
Well, I think the good thing about all of us here, it seems like we all have PCs, and I know a lot of speculators nowadays that don't even have a PC. Like the books the books I've been buying a lot of are just for my own PC. I'm a big Dave Stevens fan, so I've been collecting his books. But the one thing that's been costing me that it's a dead end is that I like to collect full moon covers. So that's why
Full moon.
yeah, they're totally useless cash. But I mean, I've been buying a lot of full moon slabs. So I know I'm ashamed.
All right. So full moon, and full moon is the way to go right now. All right.
No, it's my PC. Trust me, it's all trash. So
There you
Like
go.
that,
That's a book you
like
want
that,
to
right? Full moon,
yeah,
right?
that's actually I forget what his name is. That's the 1 in 50.
Okazaki, I think it is,
Ozaki,
right?
yeah. That's a great
Yeah.
cover.
Great. This is the best cover out of the Werewolves
Yeah,
by
I
Night
agree.
that came out.
I agree.
Yeah.
And
Yo,
did you
Khoi,
just say
don't worry about
Bukaki?
it.
Did you just say Bukaki cover?
Yeah, the Bukaki cover. You didn't even
I
know
know-
what. You didn't
I
even
know-
know how I acquired the book, bro. You didn't even want to know, bro.
Couple ZJs.
Oh man. All right. Doom or Gomez or Alfred, come on, man. Show your books.
Keep on going in order.
Anyway,
next?
so what am I looking
Yeah.
for?
Or what you got?
So
What book
just-
have you
just
got or gonna get it?
So just like Khoi. Oh, what have I got? You want to see what I
Yeah.
picked up?
No,
What are
we
you
already
getting?
saw what you
Got it.
got. What are you getting
these
or
are-
what
this-
have you gotten?
So
Yeah,
this is my
yeah.
latest.
Wait. I don't think Doom understand this whole segment. Is right now we talked about speculating. We talked about comic book to invest. Along with that, what book have you gotten, brother, that you have been
He's
speculating?
gonna show
or-
it to you, bro.
Oh, my bad.
So do you want to know what I just
Yes,
picked
yes.
up?
Yes.
Okay. Motherfucker. All right. So
Oh my
the books that I just gotten. I just picked this up this
Ooh.
week. So last issue, Conan, and you know what? I swear there's only like one color break, maybe two at most. So super stoked on this one. So this thing, yeah, I didn't know when Adam Hughes did the Vampirella run that there was like sketch covers.
Yeah.
So I
Ooh.
actually picked up one of the sketch covers for the
One
Adam
of
Hughes. I
15.
think. So yeah, I
The one of
think
15.
the regular ones are 1 in 10. So these are 1 in 20.
Do you have
I
his original? That's the homage off of his original.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I picked off this one yesterday as well.
Ooh,
So that's
that's one.
$6.79. I just picked this up yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. Yeah. But the big book that I picked up was this one right here, the Vampirella. I have literally been looking for this bad boy probably for 5 years, like literally 5 years. I don't know. Maybe people could say what they want, but I think this is the hardest J. Scott Campbell book out there. Probably one of the hardest Vampirella books. Just to find, just a mixture of the two makes this book, like, for me, it was like it was. I don't know. I've gotten bigger books way easier. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. More expensive
like-
books in a way.
Yeah,
Like
I
books that
picked
have
up
more
Hulk
meaning.
180. Hulk 181s. If you look up on eBay, easy. You can find Amazing Fantasy 15 right now if you want. If you got
yeah.
the money.
Mm.
But this book took me like literally forever to find this thing. I've only really told a chosen few in the community
Yeah.
about this because I learned from my boy down here, Freddie's, like, yo, don't talk too much about books because unless you get the book, because you're gonna have more eyes on it. So
Because
it's
I'm
something
still looking
that
for it too. Shouldn't
You
talk
gotta
about
secure your bag, bro. You gotta secure your bag. You know.
yeah, exactly. And this Vampirella Scarlet, and then there David goes. This Vampirella,
Big gun.
Yeah, I've been on the hunt for this thing.
That's nice.
Can I add a little story? Can I add a little
Yeah,
story?
please do. Please do.
What, 2.5 years ago, you asked me if I knew anyone that had that book, and then I think it was 3 months ago you asked me the same question again. So, that's how long he's been looking for that book, and
It's been a while. We've been looking for that
and
book.
I've never been able to find a copy either.
Yeah, and I've had people that's come up to me and be like, "What are you trying to find? I guarantee I can find it." And I'm just like, not that I didn't have faith in anybody, but it's just in the past 5 years, I think I've seen 2 pop up that I missed. It was my like somehow I missed it. One was an international listing, and it was I only have listings for in America. And then the second one was one that just slipped by me. Like I didn't even see it. But when this one came up, I just had to grab it. And so if he's asking, since David is asking, that's what I picked up. So
Can I ask you where you got it from? Was it from the Bay?
I did get it from the Bay. Yeah, that's the only place I could find it, man. That's the only place I could find
It's
it.
hard to find in the wild.
Yeah, I mean, when there's a book that you've been, I mean, I've never experienced that. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously, FF5. That's one of my books that I really, really want. You know what I mean? But when you get a book like that, it's something like you've been trying to get for years and years and years, or and then you finally get it, dude. I don't know if I was one of the few people that you first called, but when he called me and he told me that shit, like the joy, like you know what I'm saying, when you excited and you're happy about it, you know what I mean? That shows the passion you have for this community, for this hobby. You know what I mean?
I literally had the same feeling for that book when I picked up my AF-15.
Yeah.
Like the same exact, like I actually had to go in the back of my job and like sit down and calm down.
I was
like, I'm serious.
I wanted that book.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck you. I want that book.
Freddie's like, I'm gonna get that shit first. Yeah.
Serious.
No, like literally, I had to calm myself down because we're talking about 5 years in the making of trying to find one book to the point that I didn't even know if it existed.
Yeah.
Like that book is like when people talk about ghost books are hard to find, like that's pretty much the true definition of like a hard to find. And then you got J. Scott Campbell on it, which makes it even takes it up to another level, because I honestly think it's probably one of the hardest J. Scott Campbell books. There could be others I'm not too sure about, but I swear that's definitely one up there. And
will you ever get it slabbed or just straight for the PC like that in top loader?
I don't know. Mike is kind of slowly talking me into getting it slabbed because I think there's only, was it 9 on the census?
Yeah, it was 9. We saw
9 of those books on the census, and
I think just to encapsulate it and just to I would probably not right away, but in time if you feel like you want to encapsulate it, because it still presents well in the top loader.
Okay, dope. Doom. Yeah. Doom. Show that book one more time.
Yeah.
Wait, bro. I'm pressing the wrong button. Sorry. Doom.
Oh my god.
Show that book one more time. Show that book one more time.
There you go.
Oh, that's a
Umbrella and the Scarlet Legion, #1. It's a J. Scott Campbell. I don't know. They call it the Friends and Family or Friends of Vampirella variant. Yeah, it's been.
He's crying. It's all right. Cry.
It's been a journey. It's been a journey.
Yeah, bro. He's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna see no more videos from Doom. He's done.
He's retired. That's it. He can hang up his cape.
No, so there's a new book I'm looking for. It's from Witchblade. I think I told you guys. Yeah, there is a Witchblade book. There's a Witchblade book that I'm looking for, and that's. So you said like what am I trying to get? That's what I'm trying to get. There's a Witchblade. There's a Witchblade book that I'm looking for. That one's a lot easier. Like I could actually buy it now. I just don't want to pay the price just because
the price. Yeah.
I just bought that book. I just paid $8,000 in my taxes that I just had to file for. So a lot of money. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay, I'm ready for that's a beautiful book. Huge congrats, Doom.
thank you,
Yes.
thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right, Alfred.
Uh,
Ready?
let's see what I got. I'll pick this up.
Yeah.
You
Oh
can
my
fucking see it.
god, dude.
Oh wait. Let me solo you out so we can see this clear. I'm sorry,
Yo,
Mike. I should have done that with yours too, man. Sorry.
it's no, bro. It's all good. Okay.
Let me take this shit out. Is that better?
Yo, yo, dude, you got me
No.
going crazy for this book. You know that, right?
So yeah, GI Joe, American Elite, number 11. This is a 1 out of 200 variant cover. I believe CBSI covered this. Only 90 issues were printed of this fucking book. So it's a super fucking. I've been looking for this book for about 3 years, and it popped out on eBay. So I got that, and then I picked up this Perillo. Very, very, very early Perillo fucking book right here.
Damn.
Where's mine? I thought mine was coming in.
You haven't gotten it? It should be to you.
No, I didn't get it yet.
I shipped it out. I'll check it. I'll check the tracking.
Tell people what that is.
This is a extremely early 1997 Perillo. This is predates all the other stuff he's ever done. Even the trading cards. It predates his Vampirella and all that other good stuff he's done. Fucking hard to find book. It was a book that was it was given away, I believe, in Italy, like at a record store, and people just toss them away. So if you could find a copy, they're fucking hard to find. And I think for any Perillo fan, that's something you should have in your collection.
I agree. That's a good one, man.
That's a beauty right there.
You got my boy Pina going crazy with that, but I want that one too. But yeah, that's a good book to get.
All right, Khoi, you want to show some books?
I'll be back.
Okay.
What a good book is.
Yeah, grab a couple of books that you got, man.
I'll be back.
All right, so since we are going,
Gomez
Broski.
didn't go.
Gomez.
Broski.
Bro,
Well, hold
Go on
on.
to the
Let
next
me
subject.
help you out.
What books you getting, bro?
well, this one I obtained at the end of the year.
Yes.
Ooh.
Huge
Yeah.
congrats.
Yeah, I obtained this
Good
bad
one.
boy. It's probably like a
Huge
3.5, 4.0 range, but
Don't matter.
everything's
Don't
good. But I wanted this book like in the middle of last year, and I was able to get it at an affordable price, way under what's going for in the eBay secondary market. At LCS, the price is way from what I got from. So I'm happy to obtain this. And one book that was on my radar for about a year, off and on. I picked up this one. This one I picked up. This is a Dutch variant. I don't see any of these on eBay as often. I just like the way it is and the way it presents.
I got one of those.
Is that a Panini fucking variant? Panini? What are they called?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Panini
Panini.
variant. Yeah.
He buys it from the same guys that I buy it from. I forget his
Yeah.
name. He wraps it up
Yeah,
in this newspaper, yeah?
Yeah, in a box, right?
Gomez be
Yeah.
buying that shit from the bodegas and shit, man. What are you talking about? We'll be hitting up the
Spanish,
bodegas for that crap.
huh? But I got this one. These are probably the two biggest books I obtained. I don't really, like I said, as opposed to what I want to get going forward, like as a collector. I'm not really a person who. Every day it changes. If you're a collector like me that collects a lot of shit, my collection in my mind changes as I progress. Like when Freddie talks about that was it like the fucking Silver Surfer fucking weird ass was it Lucha Perillo? Doom does that. Does the J. Scott Campbell? Those are books in my mind that are on my radar if I find them in the wild. Ever no, so the thing that sucks is there's no cons open, so it's. I think that broadens more of able to find books because that's one thing that we're missing out. And there's some stuff there in my radar, but nothing like something I want to obtain like right away this year. I think I just want to pay off my fucking debt that I have. So that's my main goal this year for as opposed to like I want to get forward in life and get bigger books and purchase bigger books. I want to pay off debt because one thing as a collector and a collector like me is, don't use credit. That was my main rule going into the middle of last year. When COVID happened, I didn't use credit at all for the most part. And if I did, I paid it off before the interest. But a lot of times, 90% of the time, I use straight whatever I did. That's why I work 2 jobs and I hustle, because I figure I don't want to use credit, because credit can kill you, and it killed me. And it took me a few months to get back to where I'm at right now, maybe even longer.
Amen. All right,
Hey
Khoi.
man, everybody learns that lesson, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, learned it hard.
So I grabbed a couple of books. 2 of them I just recently got within this last week. I don't know
See,
if you guys-
fucker, you've been collecting.
I said I just haven't shown what I've gotten.
That book's
88.
been picking up heat.
Yeah, it has. It has.
Wait.
That's a real surprise. Huh? The
There
Wolverine.
you go. There you go.
Damn, sorry.
Got that one. And also picked up this book too. Just I like to talk about it.
There he is.
Oh,
You hear us?
I had
You
all
hear
the
What the hell's wrong? Oh, hold on, Teed. Hold on, Khoi. I'm gonna solo you out again.
Okay. The Psylocke with the fin
Oof.
cover.
Nice.
That's that booty cover.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, I tell him, David Finch does one of the best rear end covers.
He does. The
Oh,
Wonder Woman 38 South nice.
David would know.
Yes.
David would know.
Yeah, that Batman book he did. You seen Batman's ass? That should look good too. Man.
I got one more to show you guys. I don't know if you guys collect foreign books, but I've had this one for a couple of years now. It's the Luomo Ragno number.
Oofa.
Oh, you
yes.
got that?
Yes.
Oh my God, you got that. Yo, Khoi, I needs that.
That's
Yo, Khoi, I give you my address. Come on, man, please.
We're gonna say.
Yo, dude quickly forgot about his fucking Vampirella. He's like,
Yo, Khoi, let me see that book. You didn't hold it up long
Fuck
enough,
that.
man.
it's
I remember seeing that book years ago on eBay.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
it's top of the census.
Oh my.
oh my god, that is awesome, bro. That's
And
awesome.
he puts his book away. What are you doing? Let me look at it. Jeez.
You know the thing
Sorry,
is,
go ahead.
You like a
No,
strip
but
club,
notice
huh?
how Khoi just
no,
tosses that
dude,
shit like it's
trust me,
nothing.
trust me. The first time I met Doom, and he was asking for my dick pics the same way.
No, you know, it's crazy. I believe that.
So much truth to that shit.
Yo, real quick, man. Since everybody's showing their dicks off, man, let me show mine off, man. Come on. Let me see.
All right, so
Yo, come.
Cool.
Highlight.
Highlight.
highlight who?
Me.
Me first.
Joker, bro.
Me.
Okay, hold on.
Everybody's
since-
moving at the
I-
same time. He doesn't know who.
Yeah, since everybody was talking about books that they wanted to get, and they showed off what they got. I only talk about what I wanted to get. I ain't sure what I've gotten. So this is my book right here, bro. And I'm a big Batman guy, and it had to be this one back here.
Oh,
Yeah, nice.
So this is my book. This is my.
you
I'm
like
happy
bald
with it.
men, huh? You like bald guys.
Yeah, I love them. I love them.
Boy, have you met Mike?
For good luck or what?
So yeah, that's my book, man. That I got, man.
You know what? That's a nice
That's a
4.0
nice book,
though.
man.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, and shout out to Josh because because we cracked it out. It was a 4.0. It came back a 4.0 again. We cracked it out. This was dingy as hell, and he cleaned it up, and it looks really, really nice, man. That's
looks
Hey,
good.
send that book to La Cucaracha Pressing.
Oh yeah. I'll leave it. I'll
I
leave
tell
it like my. I'll leave it like my Vampirella 7.0.
Yeah.
After I burn yours, it'll be like a 1.0. I cracked my 9.6 and it came back 7.0. So that's what I could do for you. Don't worry. But that pressing always comes through.
The cucaracha pressing.
You want to show? Let me take my book down so you guys will believe me.
All right, so I guess this comes to me. So there's some few books that I got for speculating because I think in a long term that is probably gonna have a growth. So let me start up something fairly small. Shadowhawk
Okay.
in the newsstand.
Nice. Nice.
You try to find this in a while, guys. Really hard.
All right, next.
All right, next. Next is Spawn
Okay.
315. This is one of the
that's
50.
Spawn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I
just came
think
out.
they just stopped making one of the 50. They only did 314 and 315.
Mm.
So I don't know how many print run of this, but this is something that I'm gonna hold for next 5 years to see. And I know definitely with the new collectors coming out, they're gonna want this book. This probably gonna be like maybe 200 to 250. I don't know, within the next 5 years. So and
Doesn't David look like Sid Lordy's dad? Okay, go
Yo,
on.
he could. Yes. Shout out to the Spine Ticks.
all right. Next book is you gotta talk about rare book. This
Oh,
is
nice.
That's
Nice.
a
annual number one. This is Lucio Perillo. This is the
Damn.
DF exclusive, which has only got 250 print run of this.
Damn.
That's a red ink one.
Yeah. So
Nice, man.
that
That's dope.
and and you already seen Damien. So this is another book that I'm long term hold. Also.
Oh,
yes.
damn. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, you got a
Abyssal.
nice 6 in that. Look
Yeah.
at you.
Guess how much I paid for
No?
this?
5.
$185.
Oh, shut up.
This is
No,
the
I'm
point
serious.
this is the point of the show where I say
Ago.
fuck you, David. Okay.
No, I'm serious. $185. This guy
How long
was
ago?
he had three copies. He had 396. One sold for 2 something, and I reached them out. I said, "Hey, do you have an extra copy?" I said, "I'm really looking forward to this." And I bought this for $185 with $20 shipping, so $205.
Not bad.
Damn.
That's a great
Congrats, my guy.
Yes. Goodbye.
All right, so Mike, you talked about champions, right?
Yes, sir.
And this is a long-term hold for me.
Hey, the Alex Ross. Okay.
Yo,
Fucking
give that to
dope.
Mike as an AOK.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, talking about the AOK, Mike. Your
Oh yes, man.
transformer.
Yes.
Your
Thank you.
transformer is on the way. Okay.
Okay. Awesome, man. Yeah.
Hey, why don't
And,
you add him that book too? Add him that book too.
Yeah.
And you know what? This one guy, I mean, he's a really great hunter. He's a great collector. He sells and things. And I reached him out to him because he had it on his eBay store. Say, hey, how much you selling this book for? And he said, you know what, David, I'll send it to you because he said this is the only way that he can make it up for the Miles Morales Ultimate Spider-Man, that one of the 50 Fiona Staple variant that I gave him came back as a 9.8. So it's the only way, he said that he wants to pay back for my AOK, and he
That's
gifted
cool.
me this, which this was on my list for the past 3 years, and finally got it.
Hey, congratulations,
That's
man.
fun.
Fucking iconic Batman cover. Yes.
I mean, it's a low mid grade. I can probably grade it as probably 4.0, 4.5.
Still yet. Great book,
But
man.
still,
yet.
iconic cover. Homage to what
Batman
Detective
31.
Comic 31.
Detective 31. Yeah, excuse me.
Yeah,
That's 227, right?
yeah, 227. So these are the books that I picked up or gotten as an AOK. So
Yeah, shout out word. Welcome to the club, bro. Welcome to the club. Man.
hey, hold on. Let me solo you out here. Show that one more time.
Bam.
Oh, bro, that's signed.
Who
That's
signed
the
Yeah.
yellow label.
Neil Adams.
that? Oh wow.
Neil Adams.
Wow.
Yo, dude, it's a 5-5 because I fucking did the tape pool myself, bro. Yo.
You need the fucking blow dryer?
Yeah, oh my god, dude. I
Look,
fucked myself up. with
Did you
that.
learn how to handle books from these or?
Check this out. Send me your 4.0. I guarantee you a 1.0. This went from 9.6 to 7.0. Check this out.
Oh my, why?
This is my masterpiece. Don't drink and press, you guys.
Oh yeah.
Don't drink and fucking press. This is exactly what happens. So
Oh man.
I get you that
that's
4.0 into a 1.0. No problem.
Yeah.
Nah, but you know what Alfred was able to do was I picked up a Hulk 181 at a 4.0 for I believe was under $700 or 800 at that time. That was like 3 years ago.
Mhm.
And I sent it to Alfred. I say, hey, you can do your magic. He said, no problem. Came back as a 6.0 from a 4.0.
Yeah, I remember we bumped that one up. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So thank you. So so I think this is all we got for tonight. Hey, Koi, it's exactly around 1.5 hour that we trying to do this thing each month. Because every week it's kind of hard for me because due to work and schedule and timing.
And
So
your
yeah,
girlfriend.
dude. So trying to get the 9.2 crew back on, but Alex, the comic holder, he sleeps around 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, so it's kind of hard for me to get to him. But
He's on the East Coast.
no, he's a Midwest, but I think he goes by
Okay.
Eastern Standard Time.
All right.
But I hope you guys enjoyed the show today, and thanks for participating. Like I say, it's a once a month, and I really thank you guys for making the time, especially for you, Koi.
Yes,
After long,
thank you, Koi.
long time hyenas of being away from live shows and things.
I had
I
a great
hope this kind of generates your motive getting back into
man.
comics and making shows
Hell
again.
no.
One and done.
Hey,
One and done.
can I make a small? I know there's only
No.
12 people, but yo, if you go on Instagram, it's Comics to Sell. It's a great page to
I'll
buy
go from there.
books and stuff like that. I just want to let
It's
you
just
guys know. Check it out. It's called Comics with the number 2, SELL. Check it out. Great Instagram page. Just want to put that out there. Not cause Koi is here. I just want to let you guys know. That's it.
Oh, that's your page. That's your
I'm
page.
not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
Oh, my bad. Okay, never mind.
Just followed. Do I get the 10%? 10% discount?
Sorry, who were you again?
Oh, look who made it to the show after all this time. God damn it.
We got to start over for my man Tito. Let's start all over, guys. Just put us backstage and start all over the show. Let's do it.
Do the countdown.
Tito, are you
Bro.
on? Can you hear us?
Tito,
Can you hear us, bro?
I don't think you can hear us.
what is wrong?
Turn on your
with
volume.
your-
Just leave
Turn
him
up
on
your
the
volume.
background.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear
Turn up
you.
your volume.
Yes.
Your volume. Your volume.
Yo, Tito, let's go to the questions real quick.
Put up your volume.
Oh,
I don't think he has his volume up.
Oh,
That's why he
man.
can't hear us.
My
But
guy.
yeah,
My guy.
I tried. He tried. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But we miss you, Tito. Maybe on my next show.
Tell him to put up the volume. It's too
So
late
anyway,
now.
hey, Koi,
Mhm.
are you coming back next month?
I don't
No.
know.
No.
Yeah,
No.
I mean, Koi, I know this other show that you could be on too. You know what I mean? Be a good one. It'd be a good one to have you on that one, man. You know?
Oh, you talking about Steve's show? You talking about Steve's show?
Hey,
Yeah, Steve
no, but
show.
hey,
Yes.
Steve Show.
no, but Koi, are you available? Koi, are you available on Sundays?
No, I'm not actually.
Ah, fuck.
I mean, I've had other invites. It just happened that David's show just happened to be on the day I'm off. So
Okay. Well, I'm just letting you know there is a great podcast that Joker runs. It is called the East Meets West. Gomez is also there. I'm there. We just had Mel. We had Ben C. Couple
from
was it
CBSI?
last week.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. So we would love to have you if you have some time. It's Sundays 7 p.m. If you can't make it, I understand, but great show.
We can end
We
up
had
doing
Freddie's
it
on.
impromptu. We could do it impromptu
We
if
had-
anything.
We had Freddie's.
Don't have
We
to be
will
something.
never have David on, but we had Freddie's.
We got to get David on. I listen. I go with David. I'll tame him. I'll tame him. I'll keep him on the leash, bro.
Nah.
But
No, we're gonna have David one of these days. We just gotta make sure we get that mute button ready, just in case.
You guys need that 10-second lag time so you guys can beat louder.
that's what we need.
I do appreciate
All right.
Yo.
I think that's it, huh, guys?
Yo, real quick, man. I want to give a special thank you to my man Freddie's and David, man, for some awesome AOKs, man. Appreciate you guys for that, man. That was awesome.
You
Man.
like them?
Yes,
Hey,
thank you very much,
Hey,
man.
all hail Megatron. It goes to Alfred. Okay, thank him.
Yeah, I already thanked him, man.
Whoa! Hold up. Which one did you get?
What? Oh, which one?
The homage to Killing Joke.
Killing Joke.
The Killing Joke one.
Oh, wow! Huge congrats! Great book.
Hey,
Thanks,
shut
man.
up! You had a 9.9, bro. You sold that shit.
You had a 9.9?
I was
He
trying
had
to
a 9.9,
they
bro.
beat me to
He
it.
had
I had a
9.9.
9.9. Oh, Megatron. Yeah,
Oh, damn, bro.
that was a while ago, David. Why are you bringing up old shit?
I still
Yeah,
got my
I know.
9.8. It's all right.
That wound still hurts, bro. That wound still hurts. Great show. Like
That's
to hear. I appreciate
old.
that, Tim.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah,
Bringing
imagine
up
what that
old
book
stuff.
going for now.
You don't fucking see it no more.
No, you don't.
Yo,
The
Corey, you got
9.9?
that one?
Especially in a 9.9.
Yeah, All Hell Megatron. No.
That's the one thing I've never been on the Transformers train except for the original run, the Sinkovitz covers. But otherwise, I mean that's a great cover though, great homage.
Fuck yeah, yeah. Yep.
There's some great variants for Transformers for sure.
Yeah, I wish I knew more about Transformers because, like I said, those guys will pay. I mean,
They will.
Books, yeah.
There's some great books out there.
That's why there's a small group of people that will pay for certain things for sure.
Yeah, man.
All right, Dave, are we done?
Yeah, I appreciate you inviting us again, man, for your little show, man. Your little show over here. You know what I mean?
Shindig.
Your little shindig over here, bro. He not even pay nobody. Look, yeah.
He's telling his wife, the
go.
wife's all like, the
No,
girl's
no,
like,
no.
"Yo,
She's introducing me to her sister.
oh, why don't you bring him on? Let me see him. Let me
Nah,
see the
man,
sister and the girl.
She's half naked, bro. I can't do
Yo,
that.
Corey, this is every show. Corey, this is every show. He gets in trouble. He starts turning off the light. Then he got the internet on his
Turn it
ass.
off.
You want to see her?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Put it
She
on.
just ran away. She
First
just ran away.
appearance.
just ran
First
away.
appearance. First appearance.
Yeah, Hulk 180.
Yeah, do a cameo.
All right, so I'm just gonna close this out with hey, Khoi Cakes. Hey, much mahalos for making the time.
Man.
Yes.
Thanks for having me,
And,
guys. It was fun.
And also with Alfred, hey, thanks for the AOK. I'm gonna make that video soon. And hey, Doom, something's gonna be coming your way soon as well. Hope you like it.
Couple dick
And
pics.
and also Gomez, Broski. Hey, thanks for the hookup, bro. I really appreciate it.
No worries, man.
All right, and Mike, definitely not only with that All Hail Megatron. I'm gonna pull another one that you probably haven't seen in the Transformer book. So hopefully you like it. And
Appreciate that, brother.
Yeah,
Thanks, man.
and also along with Tito Comics, I know you're trying to come into the show for the past 45 minutes or so. Unfortunately, there is some connection problem or your mic is not working. So next time, hopefully we can get that kink out. All right. Until next month, guys. Aloha.
Bye.
Take care.
Mahalo and shoot.
Shoots, my guy.
Later.
Send Corey your fucking dick pics, everybody.